Hey guys, it's Sam with 2M's and welcome to this MYXclusive interview. As you guys can see, I have a very special guest here with me. Isa siyang napakahusay na singer and actor, and he's here to talk about how he's been, yung bago niyang single which is called No More You and I, at madami pang iba. So everyone, please welcome Tim Pavino!
Hello everyone, nice to see you guys. And hello Sam, thank you again for having me here sa Mix. Thank you, Mix.
Of course. Sobrang excited nga kami na nandito ka, Tim. Thank you for joining us as well. Kamusta ka naman? How's life?
Hoy, loaded yung question. How is
Oh,
life?
wow.
But,
True. True
diba?
yan.
But okay naman. I'm here right now in Manila. I've been here for 4 months. Kakagaling ko lang from Seattle. And I'm actually flying back to Seattle soon to be with my mom again. It's been weird flying through a pandemic, diba? So I'm just hoping everybody is safe and well. Ako naman I'm just by myself here, in my place and, trying to get things done, be as busy as possible and promoting new music.
Yes. So that is a lot. A loaded question and a loaded answer kasi ang daming aspects then ng buhay mo, no, na share mo. You've been here for 4 months, but you're flying back. So I can imagine nga, sabi mo nga, it's really hard to be flying and traveling during a pandemic. So we hope na, you stay safe throughout all of that, of course. But I can imagine also, sabi mo nga, you're alone now. But it doesn't seem like, you're alone also because I saw that you've been live streaming then naman a lot. So how has that been for you?
Well, I've been live streaming online and just trying to connect ulit sa audiences ko. And, it's a nice time to really connect one-on-one with the supporters, lalo na yung Timmy Rangers ko. My Timmy Rangers who are watching right now, thank you so much. And to my mom, hello. I found that this pandemic has been also a healing process to find your art ulit and to see what else you can do. At ngayon, I'm starting to be more of a composer, so it's been a time to write as well. So.
Ooh. That's exciting. No, feeling ko in the last year nga, with everything that happened, a lot of us have discovered new parts of ourselves or new skills then. So it's nice to hear them na, you've reconnected then with your audience and also taking this time for composing. So since we already started, yung mga bagong mong ginagawa ngayon, ano ba how would you say na you have grown in the past year, especially after everything? Ano ba yung parang nangyari sa'yo? Like, how different are you now compared to, let's say, a year and a half ago?
Well, for me kasi, parang feeling ko sobrang busy ko noon. Like, yung back-to-back yung mga shows, guestings, and doing music and theater. And then, for it to just stop bigla and parang nasa limbo ka, like what's going to happen next, what's going to happen. And I feel that there's a lot of things that were not too important that I can live without. Like may mga also I've saved a lot more money.
Yes.
Because you realize
so important.
Diba, you realize, I didn't need to buy that then. Hindi naman kailangan magbili ng drink or certain thing. And you realize those things. You adulting, diba?
Wow, I love it.
Yeah, adulting. So, unless may mga, syempre, there are also tempting shopping places online
Of
that
all the time.
will, and it's so easy now
Mm.
na may mga apps to
Sobrang
just
dali.
press pay na,
Mm.
nag-send na, like, oh, okay.
Ay! Napindot, char.
Hindi na add to cart, it's just buy now.
Yeah. Oo,
Buy now.
true, true, true. True
So
yan.
I've learned to save more money. I've learned
Okay.
also to stay more in touch with family and friends, and to
Mhm,
sometimes put the phone down and to
mhm,
just stare at the sky and appreciate that we are alive and we're
mm.
blessed, and have a roof over our heads and we can eat. So yun, just more realizing that there's beauty around us and we don't have to be
Mhm.
so busy all the time.
True yan, no? And I feel like lahat tayo in the past year, yung talagang na-realize natin na it's okay to stop every once in a while, not try. Kasi, syempre, nowadays, we glorify yung being pagka-productive, no? Which is not bad. I mean,
Super.
it's great. It's great to be productive, but it's also great to take time and rest and all of that. So it's
Mm-hmm.
nice to hear them na, you've also felt that way in the past year. But, despite nga, having more time now, I still see na you're very busy based on yung mga social media mo and all of that. And I even saw
Yeah.
last March you had a birthday concert also, safe and sound. So how was that like? What was that
Ah,
experience like? Especially as a performer, no? It's a bit different from your
oo.
usual performance. So kamusta naman yun?
Well, I used Kumu as a venue for that
Mm-hmm.
concert, and I was just so blessed na may app ng ganon, because you're able to really see comments right in the moment, and you can
Mm-hmm.
connect with your audiences. And what I'm so happy about with that concert was I treated it like a concert talaga. Kasi minsan kasi sa mga live streaming, you're always breaking the fourth wall. At this time, I was
True.
able to just have a flow,
Mm-hmm.
tying all the songs together, and
Mm-hmm.
nakakamiss yun to have a flow in a concert, not just
Mm-hmm.
random songs, that you would sing. So, and I got to have a lot of special guests that showed,
Yes.
and to name a few, there was a Jason D, si
Mm-mm.
Morissette, and oh my gosh, so blessed that Coach Lea Salonga was there to guest,
Yes.
and na-overwhelm ako bigla, because
Mm-hmm.
she's the sweetest, and I was just happy that she even said yes and considered to be there for me,
Mm-hmm.
and for everybody who watched that night. So
Mm-mm.
to have a concert during a pandemic is very rejuvenating, para
Yeah.
na recharge yung art form ko, and things that I'm inspired about that you forgot
Mm-mm.
during pandemic, and
Mm-mm.
so ayun, so happy.
What a surreal experience. I can imagine kasi 'di ba, how many people can say na gumawa sila ng isang concert during a pandemic and a birthday concert pa at that. So I can imagine that was like such an amazing experience for you. So,
Yeah.
and I'm sure also all of your, fans also and everyone who's been supporting you super excited also to have seen that. So we're so happy to see nga na, you're growing and trying out so many different things, especially during this time. And sabi mo nga, you've been focusing a lot then sa composing and creating songs. So how has that been for you, especially nowadays? Kasi it's so easy ngayon, di ba, parang maging swept up by the negativity, by everything that's been going on.
Oh,
And, di ba? So how has that been for you?
well, okay. That's another realization, kasi dahil sa pandemic, you realize
Mm,
who your real friends are. You also realize
true.
who's really part of your life. And I know
Mm-mm.
may mga friends naman that you don't talk to for a while, but you still feel connected. And
Mm-mm.
ayun, I was just happy that there's a lot of toxic energy out of my life. And
Let's
it
go.
it forced me to want to create music. And
Mm-mm.
I was talking with my best friend Kiko, Keek Salazar of Old School Records.
Yes.
I We worked on my last album together. He overall produced it, Dreams, with Star Music, and parang nabigyan niya ako ng chance to compose during that
Mm-hmm.
album. I composed two songs, Happy and Just a Dream. And sabi niya, we need to do this again. We need to compose again. We need to still keep moving with our art. And ayun, so during this pandemic, gumawa kami ng bagong song and
Mm-hmm.
a series of songs to come out in the future. And I'm so blessed that we have a new song out. And
Yay!
yeah.
Grabe
um,
talaga yung wonders. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So I just want to say thank you again to Star Music and to Old School Records for giving me a chance to compose with Kiko Salazar and Riza Chabalden. And we just released a song called No More You and I. Came out on June
Yeah.
18th. I hope you guys can stream it on all platforms. And please also check out the lyric video sa YouTube channel ng Star Music because you get to really
Mm-hmm.
see the lyrics of why
Mm-hmm.
this song means so much to me and
Mm-hmm.
to us.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
And I mean, this song, like, I can imagine, nga, like you said, you really wanted to channel all of this creative energy, and you finally were able to create a song once again, which is, like you said, No More You and I. So let's talk more about
Mm.
No More You and I. So, saan ba nanggaling yung idea for this song, and what is it really inspired by?
Well, the truth, I don't know if kung nandito si Kiko Salazar ngayon. Keeks, what's up? Um, we have this thing called Bicol Express nights, and there was one time that parang we're having Bicol Express, and then sabi niya
Cute.
may bagong song si Rizzo, pero hindi pa niya like he didn't complete it yet, and so
Mm-hmm.
parang may refrain and chorus pa lang, and when I
Mm-hmm.
listened to it, sabi ko, ang sakit ng kanta. But at the same time, it's brave because it talks about deciding to. Somebody told me when they listened to it, you chose yourself. Parang you finally chose yourself in a toxic relationship, and you decided that you can leave. It's
Mm-hmm.
fine, and me, I can leave. And
Mm-hmm.
but it's just a reminder that I know my worth, and these are all the things you're going to miss now without me. No more goodbyes, no more kiss goodnight, no more late night fights.
Mm-hmm.
Those things that I mentioned in
Yeah.
the song.
Mm-hmm.
And so Kiko and I finished the rest of the song together. And it was so nice again to collaborate ulit. And we did it while I was here in Manila, while I'm still in Manila. And I missed doing this, getting together
Mm-hmm.
and composing. So once again, guys, this song "No More You and I" is about a sinking relationship. You could say
Mm-hmm.
a toxic relationship, but it's
Mm-hmm.
also a decision to choose yourself. So
Oh.
I hope you get that from this song and read those lyrics.
Mhm,
I specifically focused on the bridge where it says, um, "If the feeling won't go away, I'll find
mhm.
strength." I'll wait. Just one moment. If the feelings won't go away, I'll find strength to ease the pain. Now, without you by my side, I know I'll get
Mhm.
better in time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, grabe yun. So, sa mga lahat na nanonood, no, if you need a sign for anything toxic in your life and you need a sign, ito na yun. Ito na yun.
Ito
Na
na yan,
parang,
guys. This is it.
oo,
Permission. Permission
oo.
granted.
Yes, permission granted for you to choose yourself, sabi nga ni Tim. And I mean, sobrang hirap nga yun eh, actually, if you think about it. It's a very hard situation to be in. Obviously, ending any kind of relationship, may it be toxic or not, sobrang hirap, di ba?
Mm.
And to be able to choose yourself is a very hard decision. Like, we don't
Sobra.
often think about it, di ba? So, I can imagine madami talaga makarelate dito, and they will find strength in a song like this that, helps them get through this kind of time. So can you tell
Yeah.
us more, Tim, what it was like for you creating the song? Because it's something that's, personal, which I feel like a lot of us have experienced at one point in our life then naman. So what was it like for you creating this song?
Um, Actually, for me, it was
Mm-hmm.
listening to the song when it was complete. Um,
Mm-hmm.
for it became very emotional kasi for a time na nasa Seattle ako for the last
Mm-hmm.
7 months during the pandemic. um
Mm-hmm.
I felt so empty. I felt na I wasn't doing what I was meant to do on this earth, which is to be a
Mm-hmm.
performer, to sing and to
Mm-hmm.
create. And I know na lahat kami, like all the other artists, are finding new ways to connect, like lalo na through social media apps and to live stream. But hindi pa rin, it's not the same
Yeah, for
when
sure.
you're in the same room and you're like, yes, that's the line, that's the one, that's this one, yeah, put that there. It you
Mm-hmm.
can't replace connectivity with others. You can't replace organic connection with people.
Mm-mm.
And like now, like I hope one day we could have an interview together in the same
Yeah.
room. Nakakamiss din with the lights, to feel sound. So
Yes.
to create this song was very special because we were in the same room writing and recording, and yun. Uh, that's really what it is for me. It was a healing
Mm-hmm.
experience writing this song. And actually, I recently, kung nakita nyo guys sa Spotify, I actually added an artwork specifically
Mm-hmm.
for the song.
Yeah.
When you click on it, di ba may canvas, minsan may moving
Mm-hmm.
video, picture.
Mm-mm.
So the picture there, I just did a lock-in project. I was in a lock-in shoot. And parang sabi nila, stop guys, stop the project, stop, stop, stop. When we stopped the
Mm-mm.
project, sabi namin, bakit? We have to look at the sunset because we're all together.
Wow.
And we need, and I realized, oo nga pala, we never got a chance to look at the sky with other people, to be in the same room na lahat kami negative kasi nag-take kami ng test.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then, just to see things and react to each other with the sunset. I took a photo and sabi ko, this is the photo for this song.
Mm-hmm.
Na the moment you
Oh.
choose to be happy, the moment you accept what was, what is, and what is going
Mm-hmm.
to be. So I made
Mm-hmm.
that the art card. So I hope you guys will also
Ang
listen to the
saya.
song, even just to see the photo pala. It's so nice. It's so rewarding. Ayun pa.
Napaka-poetic.
Ay-
Napaka-poetic. I feel like that's something I've taken for granted also. Like something as like the sunset, diba? Kasi that
yeah,
happens every day. I mean,
yeah.
that's something that we take for granted na. Ngayon, I watch the sunset usually by myself, not with my friends, diba? Those are things na we really took for granted when we were able to do it. So for you to be able to capture that moment,
Well, kasi
grabe!
naalala
Touch
ko
ako
yung mga
doon.
times, 'di ba, like ito, like if we were in a normal work studio environment, oh, saan tayo after the
Mhm.
studio? Saan tayo after the show? 'Di ba? Tapos you go to
Mhm.
a restaurant and you could be under the sky together laughing and all that. And you
Mhm.
forget
Mm.
how
Mhm.
beautiful that moment is. So, ayun.
Mhm. Grabe, na-touch ako doon. Now I'm thinking of all the times I took it for granted. But, that's a great reminder nga na, these are things that we have to remember, even though how simple, no, that we have to choose to enjoy these things, choose to be happy, and also choose ourselves nga, which is
Mhm.
one of the things that we find out from No More You and I. O, diba? We can learn so many things, guys, from this song.
Thank you.
Grabe. Yeah, it's so amazing, just being able to hear. This from you. And sabi mo nga kanina, you were super happy na you were able to kind of get rid of also the toxic people and experiences that you had in your life recently. So
Mhm.
we are so excited that you were able to release No More You and I on multiple digital streaming platforms. So to everyone who hasn't listened to it yet, make sure to do so. It's available on multiple digital streaming platforms. But Tim, sabi mo nga kanina na this is the first of a lot of songs that you've been working on also recently. So what else can
Mhm.
we expect coming from you?
Planning pa lang with Star, we have a series of songs that will come out through the year, and I want to consider each song na para siyang isang project. So everything will have
Mm-hmm.
its own flavor, everything will have its own um, way of presentation. And so
Mm-hmm.
this is the first of many. And once again,
Mm-hmm.
thank you to Old School Records and to Star Music. Thank you so much, Star, for always allowing me to express myself and to just be the best artist I can be. Thank you, Star. I wrote, and oh, it's so hard. I don't want to give away too much. Pero,
Spoil.
ano, hindi kasi the next couple of songs are, it's
Mm-hmm.
been a very collaborative year. Yun yung sasabihin ko lang. A very collaborative year. So there are people that I'm working with per song.
Ooh.
And it's very special kasi isa sa mga compositions that I'm writing, it's going to be a milestone moment for me because it's something that I've dreamt of doing and writing since I was nasa Seattle pa lang ako. I was still dreaming of being an artist and being a singer, and now this is a particular song that I'm very excited about. So um, stay tuned for that. Yun lang. But once again,
Oh.
guys, please stream No More You and I and check out the YouTube video on Star Music's YouTube page.
Grabe yung mga Easter eggs ni ano, Tim, guys.
Ah,
He
it's so
has
exciting.
a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of things planned. Especially this whole full circle moment for you. We're so excited to see what that is. So, abangan talaga namin yun, Tim. And we can't wait for everything that you have planned. Pero syempre, for now, we are going to savor your new single, which is No More You and I. Emote emote while watching the sunset, of course. I think it
Wow.
calls for it. Wow!
Yeah.
But we're so excited for everything you have planned nga. But before I let you go, Tim, may message ka ba to everyone who's been supporting you and everyone who's also been listening to your music?
All right. Well, to everybody watching right now, thank you again, of course, to Mix, Star Music, Old School, Stages, Family, Timmy Rangers, to everyone watching right now, please choose yourself and know that it's all right to choose yourself. Minsan kasi nahihiya pa tayo to choose ourselves because it will affect others. But if you don't choose yourself first, how can you give your best to others, right? So I just hope that you give yourself that permission and that it's okay to feel pain. And the only way to get over pain is to just go through it. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Please stream No More You and I on all digital platforms. Love you.
Yes, guys. So make sure to choose yourselves talaga. I feel like it's a hard decision, but definitely worth your while. So make sure to also stream No More You and I. That is by Tim. You guys can follow. You guys can listen to it on multiple digital streaming platforms and also check out its lyric video on YouTube as well. So thank you so much, Tim, for joining us today.
And thank you, Sam, so much for interviewing me. I hope to see you in person soon. Safely soon.
Yes, hopefully. Hopefully
Yes,
one day in studio na
claiming it.
tayo interview. Yes, we are claiming it. And also to everyone who tuned in, thank you so much sa lahat na nanood ng exclusive interview na to. Once again, don't forget to stream Tim's latest single, which is No More You and I. It's available on multiple digital streaming platforms. So thanks once again to everyone who tuned in, and of course to Tim for joining me today. This has been Sam with 2Ms and Tim Pavino.